open to discussing Mark Cuban as Hillary Clinton's vice presidential pick. What do you make of that?
Yeah, well, it's not, I guess you could balance off like the TV experience. Listen, I know Mark. We were with him at the SALT conference. He's not a big Donald Trump fan, and obviously running for political office, somebody like that who hasn't been vetted, there's a lot of potential scrutiny that's going to come out. You don't realize how intense it is until you're actually there doing it. Yeah, he would make obviously a good choice, but he said it himself. She's too far left. She's got to come back to the center. He's not a liberal. He's not an environmentalist liberal. And so it'll be an interesting balance. There are some good choices on both sides of the House. You know, I've mentioned Senator, obviously, Thune. You've got, obviously, Senator Sessions. You know, you go on and on with the deep bench on the Republican side. And on the Democratic side, they're all so far left. You got, Bernie Sanders. He's not going to do it. I'd be shocked. And then you have Elizabeth Warren. She's been attacking Wall Street, attacking the very things that Hillary Clinton is basically embraced by Wall Street. She hasn't released the speeches. She's got so many conflicts. I can't see those two getting together either.
But you know what? So you see the Peggy Noonan op-ed over the weekend, and she was basically saying the ticket may be Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders as her running mate. What do you think about that? Would that help her or hurt her in the general?
Yeah, of course, that makes a lot of sense. But Bernie Sanders is, with respect, I worked with him for 3 years. No one liked him in the Senate, and he didn't like anybody in the Senate either. He's kind of a lone wolf, and he was there forever. He's a career politician, and when he's talking about all the things, the income inequality and the fair pay and this and that, he was there when they had the supermajority for 2 years and did not lead one charge on those issues. So, ultimately, yes, it would help. I think that would probably be the strongest ticket, but, they need to work together, and Bernie has got his own thing that he's doing, and he's feeling very strongly about it, and I don't think the American people want a socialist being number two.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Anthony, this is something to think about.
Yeah, I mean, but I think, Scott, you were early on Donald Trump. I think you were the first establishment candidate to support and endorse him right before the New Hampshire primary. So what did you see that other people did not see?
I like the fact that he is not like the others. He doesn't owe anybody anything, and regardless of what type of money he's raising now, Anthony, you and I both know that he's not going to be influenced by anybody. He says what he wants, and he does what he wants.
Spent enough time with him to know that.
But he's going to surround himself with really, really good people. I agree with him on the veterans. I looked him in the eye and asked him for a good hour his position on the military and the veterans. And being for someone who served for 35 years, I believe him 100%. The border security issues, ISIS, our standing in the world, having our allies trust us, our foes fear us, absolutely. And I want people like you and others, Anthony, these people who are going to do it for the flag, come in and look at the economy and actually do it differently than the last 30, 40, 50 years to find a way to get us out of this almost $20 trillion national debt. Those are the things that I want and I think are very, very important. And I think he can shake it up. And I think Washington needs to be shaken up. Unfortunately, I hate to say that. There's some great people there, but there are also people that are just getting a paycheck and looking for their own petty, personal, partisan interests. And I think he's the guy to kind of bring people together.
Scott, great to see you, as always. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Senator Scott Brown joining us there.